Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion for a custom race for making a library editor on Gran Turismo Sport. So, looks like I'm about to get starting on the Renault Sport Celio RS 220 EDC Trophy 2015 and 2016 for another Vision Total Drama fan art library. Well, I kind of think I might be able to get started by two Total Drama libraries. So looks like I'm about to get starting on Katie and Sadie. Well, I really think I'm about to start with the 2015 Renault Sport Celio for Katie, and definitely the 2016 for Sadie as well. So the new Renault Celio RS was definitely adding up in the May update. That means that's the two differences in different year for it. So let's just go and pick Katie for having a little bit start. Well, I kind of think that they are the only twin BFFs in Total Drama history. So I would like to get ready to set up for. So let's just make it a fine design of the Celio Cup car. But this might be giving a little more time to quick it up for it. So looks like I'm just gonna make two Total Drama libraries at once. Definitely more like building up a nice roasters for my Total Drama OCs. So this time I'll be able to be putting up a depth limit. We'll be putting on a singular stripe. Would be quite better for it. Just wanted to take a look and see what else am I really gonna check on for. Okay, let's just have an angle limit to be in 10. So I would like to put it right here on the European license plate. There you go. Looks like the stripe is definitely, hang on 1 second, I think this is gonna be the right layer spot for it. Just gonna have to be a little bit reminding check to be putting straight. So that will be even out for right balance. Hang on, something's not right. I'll just gonna be sure, just place it right here and for it to be attached to the hood. So this spot should be right here, and then let's move this one better. And okay, let's just cancel out. I accidentally pressed it to reset. That should do it. So definitely let's just talk about the lore, talk about the two Total Drama twin characters for it. Well, Katie and Sadie were introduced to the island as best female friends for life, and were extremely alike. They met their childhood and were inseparable friends since then. In Total Drama Island, their friendship is used many times as a gag part. Well, definitely, they just always wear the same outfits for it, of course. So, let's just try to add a layer on the right side. So, I would like to be putting up a nice striped style for it. But I really think this is gonna be a recommended choice if this is gonna be just had dinner for once. Okay, so I really think I should be going on this layout to see if this is gonna be very cool for it. Okay, just try not to pick this pattern over here. With things such as them doing absolutely everything together and sometimes syncing each other, such as in the big sleep when they snore together, well, they sometimes reach dedicated points in their friendship, such as when they were fighting over Justin or when they both argue with each other about getting lost. But most of the time they are almost naturally seen as great friends, they interact each other virtually in episodes. So maybe let's just let me do all the artwork. So I'll be saving up the commentary. Okay, so I kind of think this layout spot should be the good choice for it. That could be a little example set. So let's just go and grab the Total Drama logo to be marked as the official. I would like to be putting on the other side, right here. This will giving on the rear spot for the Renault Sport. Okay, grab the Total Drama Island logo because she also competes in one season. That should do it. Now, let's see which decals should I really gonna choose for. Okay, so still only got some of Gran Turismo fictional logos from the original. Okay, let's just pick the Bowland Sportswear. Just maybe put it right here on the bottom of the car number. That should do it. Now, I would like to be putting up a driver name for recommend choice. So maybe let's just putting on black color and let's just add a Canadian flag in it. Okay, grab the maple leaf. Well, definitely just put it right here, right next to my signature name on it. Just for a reminder for many GT players really want to try out for it. Okay, now let's just find Katie's signature logo on font. There you are. Just move on here and let's zoom in. Okay, that's the spirit. That should be good. Now, I would like to be putting up a girl products for recommended, but I kind of think it takes forever for it. So I'll be able to be using it as a pinpoint favor. But I still got a lot of collection decals made by some player. Okay, let's just go and pick the Olay on media. Well, gonna have to wait until all the decals will be shown in picture. Well, I'm always doing this all over again. So maybe this time I'm about to be doing something different. But it takes forever rather than live streaming. But, well, it takes a little difficult times by receiving a bad quality connection. But I'm always staying on regular video clip. Okay, let's see, just gonna be scroll down and find any girl products that should be used as a recommended spot. Okay, there you go, that's another one. And also another one at least. Okay, so looks like this is gonna be a good recommend spot board. So let's just go and get the girl products to get started right away. So let's just color in black. So I would like to be placing on the pink background over there. So this should be quite very good for genuine female design board. So let's just go and not this white color. So grab the black Gran Turismo logo right over here if this is gonna be the right spot board. So definitely that should do it. Well, still got more ways to go, and definitely this will, but I know this is gonna have the figuring out board. So let's just pick the fictional logos if I really wanted to do it. Okay, so let's just grab the Capping Angel, color in black. Okay, so Bosch Fitness should be right here. So I just wanted to zoom in and check. Oh yeah, I kind of think I've already putting on the pink color as a base set. Just want to make sure this will do it much often. Okay, so let's just go and grab and pick the Mistral Motorsport. Okay, this will be putting on the bottom, and now I really think this is going to be a little bit spot for the Renault Sport Sealy or RS. So let's just go and pick the Teletune logo and put it right there, right next to the TDI logo. Gonna add a GT Association logo, same as the other cars from last time board. Okay, so placement set. Just gonna keep going, and this will do it more often. Well, definitely gonna have to be putting on the fandom right over here, right next to the Teletune. Okay, gonna have to be placed the Killer Bass logo right here. So she was definitely part of the Screaming Goldberg team temporarily. Okay, so I would like to be placing this spot right here. So this will be represent for the official board. Well, I've always enjoyed season 1. Okay, so let's just pick the Lunar Star Racing. That should be giving a little more fine efficient, but I'm always putting on black color board. Okay, that should do it. Now it's placing the Bridgestone logo right here, and okay, definitely still got some open spaces left. So I really think to try out this logo is the Life in Miles. So let's just just gonna to zoom in and see this should be the right spot for it. Oh yeah, definitely almost forgot at least. Just gonna be add the Cartoon Network logo first and then DeviantArt second. Well, I'll make sure I'm about to take a little break by the second. Okay, so looks like just taking a little more break because I'm just gonna have to drink some of the water. Well, looks like it's time to be putting on the DeviantArt logo just in case this will give it an in, and looks like, well, maybe I would like to be putting on the headlight side on it, so this will give it a nice and neat for it. Okay, let's just gonna have to be choose the media, and well, I would like to be putting YouTube because this is gonna be the only right color to be in. So maybe let's just put it on the rear instead. Okay, so now I'm still gonna do some finishing business on the hood since I'm finally putting on the stripe by default. But looks like this is going to have to be a little bit time to be adding up a TDI logo right about here, and this might be a little bit okay by now. Okay, looks like Bride logo might be the good spot for it. Okay, this should be good. Now, I'm really think that the hood is definitely all done already, but I'm still gonna have to be giving a little more finishing deals with the stripe on the rooftop. So I have to be a little bit nice and easy to see if this is gonna be the right spot for. There you go. Well, this should be a little bit good for now on the stripe. So let's just gonna have to be place all the decals on the right side. So let's just make it putting in nice and neat, and everything will be all good for now. Okay, maybe let's putting on another signature name on a different spot. Okay, let's just keep moving in and keep adding up more logos to be joining in on the right side. Well, definitely I'm putting in as a checkpoint for the GT Association, but no need to have it right now. Okay, almost done. Just giving a little more time for it. Okay, Everything is all in on the right side, but only one more is to add her on the right side. There, that should do it. So maybe it's still got more on the other. Well, maybe it's time to be putting up a license plate change. Okay, that's one. Add a TDI logo after I'm about to be putting up her signature name on it. So I really think this is going to be the only European Spacebot port. Okay, same thing as usual. Her name is going to be on the right side and the Total Drama Island logo should be on the left side. So this will give him a little touchy touch thing to do. Alright, that should do it. So I really think I found a little spot issue, so let's just put it on the front and grab this stripe, and then looks like this is gonna be the only possibility, if this is gonna be the only right equal spot for this position. Alright, that should do it. So looks like this is gonna be done. Now only need to add another Gran Turismo logo will be on the right side. Should be able to be putting on the front sections. Okay, now let's just do the rear. I would like to be putting on silver line for motorsports. Should be on the both sides, should be okay. Well, I really think this is gonna be quite giving a little more efficient to be see which one is gonna be the same in different livery styles. And definitely the quarter state should be placed right here. Alright, so I kind of think which position is Katie on. Well, I kind of think I remembered on the episode Sticky Outdoors. So let's just see that she also appears. Oh yeah, I kind of think 19 is the number for it. That should do it. So, looks like it's time to go and change up the nice rim style set, but it would be giving a little more makeover for it. So, looks like this is going to be white or black. This might be the only color terrain texture for it. But, white color should be the only good spot for it. Now, I kind of think I'm putting up a Total Drama Library Katie as a start before I'm about to get ready. So let's just save, and then I'll be able to be starting up for the next same Renault Sport board. I'll make sure I'm gonna do Sadie after Katie. Okay, so where was I? Well, they are seen together and many times share good memories from their childhoods, often through rambling, which indicates that their friendship was, in most of their lives, at the same status as it today. The fact that Katie is tan and petty, did I say it right? While Sadie is pale and overweight, being the near only major difference between the two. Well, I kind of think that they also shared the audition tape since they were sharing the part for participating in the first season. Well, I kind of think that two of them will be able to share and compete for the competition board until they compete for the reality TV show. Well, looks like Katie's library is all done. Now time to do Sadie. So let's just go and pick the Renault Sport, and well, I've already picked the 2016 color on the different pink color style. So this will be a pale pink, by the way. But I kind of think I've already made my library for a special watcher from Deep Into Art. So how did they compete to TDI first? Well, in Katie's audition tape, the two of them dance together. Sadie appears concerned when Katie hits the cameras and falls over. In Sadie's tape, the two have a pillow fight where Katie hits Sadie softly, but Sadie hits Katie too hard, knocking her out. She then stops the camera by ruining the audition moment. Well, they should probably have to share the cameras before participate to the island. So looks like it's time to get ready for the next library, but this one that I'm about to use the same thing for it. But this time I'm about to be doing the black color just to be efficient. Well, of course, I'm just gonna make the same thing for it, just like I did the last part. Okay, so time to go and grab Sadie on the personal decals. Okay, there she is, and looks like this is going to be a little bit surprising for a BFFL's library. Well, best female friends for life on each two same cars and different year on Gran Turismo Sport. But don't worry, good thing the 2016 should be the next on the list. Alright. Just trying to grab a racing item. So definitely, in fact, Katie was placed in 15th place in Who Can You Trust episode. Well, I kind of think that Sadie was first, and then, well, definitely Sadie was second, and Katie was first to be eliminated for it. Well, I kind of think that was a good interaction when Katie got booted off for it. Well, she has to stay strong until, well, I kind of think that she's the only one was so close to be in the top 10. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. But this time, white color only, but this time it's gonna be very black for it. So let's just put on reverse and grab the Canadian flag for the start. There you are. Now, I would like to change the colors to white rather than black. So this will be a little bit different. See that I'm making another library on the Renault Sport Celio RS, but this time it's the 2016 model, but not just the 2015. But it is part of the May update. this will be giving a nice difference in the life fork. So I would like to get starting on 2 long rounds with having an endurance race. Now it's just, well, maybe I would like to grab the different Total Drama Island logo, which is full white color. Maybe this one should be quite very good efficient in it. Okay, just putting on the rear side, and this time I'm about to be choosing the white Gran Turismo logo, but very different for it. Just gonna have to be zoomed up and expand more for it. Well, evenly, of course, different position on each decal on any kinds of favorite Total Drama characters would be good at getting a little bit start to it. Well, I'm make sure I'm about to making the twin livery designs on the Renault Sport. This should giving a little more taste of creativity, would be giving a right start. Okay, so let's just extend the depth and angle limit to 10, and let's see if this is going to be the only precision, same thing like last time. Okay, let's just go and pick the black color. This one's definitely quite doing good. Okay, let's just see if this position is going to be corrected. So definitely this position is definitely quite efficient. So I'll make sure I'm about to be putting on the checkpoint. So let's just grab the front and pick the same decal again. But this time, it's gonna be the only different spot for it. Now let's just add the black color in, and this should be a little bit good spot for it. Alright, so looks like the black stripe is all done, so let's just continue on making some more decals for it. Just add deep guitar here and just go on favors. Just hold on 1 second, folks. Okay, so definitely I'm just putting up another clip, and let's continue on board. So definitely Sadie is labeled as the sweet girl's brand, but definitely best friends, of course. Now let's just go and pick. How about the same Bowland logo like before? Well, I would like to be putting on the same spot right here as usual. Well, maybe the black color should be the only good spot for it. So let's just place it on metallic or pearl. Depends on which texture is going to be set at. There you go. So let's just adding a Cartoon Network logo, maybe right here on the top of it. So that's better. So let's just go and grab the Total Drama logo on the Killer Bass. Should be right here, right next to the Gran Turismo logo. Could be quite giving a little efficient to see how it turns out to be. So I would like to be putting on the Stop Tech logo. That could be a little bit good to be seen, chosen up for it. Go and get the YouTube logo right here on the side, and this should be it. But it doesn't matter except these two. Okay, let's go and keep follow through, and this will be almost done until going back on the front. Okay, that should be all done, so let's just do the front first, and then I'll be able to be finishing up after the back. Now, let's just do the front. So I really think the same thing as usual, putting up another silver line logo could be giving a little more same differences alike. That should do it. I'm really putting on the Axon logo, so this will give me a little more same differences. Okay, that should do it. Now let's just go and pick a different quarter state logo, but this time it's gonna be on the as a gold texture design, so this will be able to see it. Alright, looks like probably gonna do the same thing all over again. Hang on, I really think I also found out for it. Okay, so I'm just giving a little reminder check on the license plate. Okay, let's stretch it out, and this should we do it. Okay, time for the hood, and looks like almost done to be get everything set up for it. Well, maybe I'll try the total logo, and this will be putting in white. Okay, almost done. Just give me a few more moments. So let's just putting on the in-sport tech, and that will be good to go. Just one last final touch. Putting on the Bridgestone logo will be right here. Okay, so I guess that should be it for Sadie's library. So let's just go and save. Well, I guess I'm really good for putting up 2 libraries at once. Okay, save is complete, so let's pick yes. Well, looks like it's time to go and continue on board. Well, differently, Kitty and Sadie arrive at the island together, introducing themselves board. Well, they are together for most of the episode, and gets very upset when Chris forces them into separate teams. Bummer, I thought they're gonna have to be work together, and then later on in episode 2 in the first challenge, well, I kind of think that Kitty and Sadie really wants to be in the same team together. Well, differently, Chris is requesting them to be accepted to be in the same team, while Izzy was being part of the Screaming Gulpers. But, well, looks like they just finally stick together again, just always looking each other's out for it. But they can finally reunited, which Chris quickly allows them to be in the same team. So, looks like it's time for one make race for get everything started. So, I would like to be prepared for today's race event. But I kind of think it's nighttime, so I probably have to check on the clock for it. So, which course should I go for today? This is going to be a little bit picked to choose which one is which. So I really want to have to go and race on, well, how about Northern Idaho Speedway for a 15-minute endurance race? Well, I would like to be putting on 10-minute endurance race for it, but it will take longer for it. So let's just go and grab the Renault Sport, and so I would like to be choosing 2 cars at one sport since I used them from last time. Well, looks like I'm about to do it again, but different libraries with toll drama on it. So, looks like definitely Katie and Sadie fall asleep in the Big Sleep episode. They just sleep roughly at the same time. They follow a distant pattern while sleeping together. The one will inhale while the other snores, and the pattern continues between the two. This is a note by Trent, who observes them and comments their synchronization. And the not quite famous, in attempted to enter the talent contest, Katie and Sadie do the dance routine. Well, you already saw the audition tape, but the rest of their team is appealed by it, and they do not qualify to perform the show. Well, we also saw them got bombed by Bridget accidentally by a mistake. And that's how they traveling with their team, the Killer Bass, in the sticky outdoors. Kitty comes across the blueberry bush with Sadie, and the two stop eat their fill of blueberries. Sadie realized that the team did not notice their stopping, and therefore they were separated from the duo. While they're looking for their team, Kitty and Sadie reminiscences of the misadventures they had together since they were small children, and even incidents between the two that happened recently as the past year. Well, eventually the two of them starts to argue. I kind of like the part when the squirrels are intimidating, talking to them while they having a conversation. And I cannot believe it that the other squirrel just intimidated like a silly joke for it. And then, after the conversation ends by arguing, the squirrels chuckles and laughs. Wow, that's definitely a joke tale for it between two animals while they listening to humans' conversation thoughts. So, looks like I'm about to take 10-minute race on Northern Idaho Speedway, and let's go and get started while I'm continued. Eventually, well, they just always blaming each other due to the poor sense of direction. Katie then retaliates by making fun of Sadie for not having driver's license unlike herself, but Sadie points out that her lack of sense of direction has caused Katie to crash cars into buildings. Differences between the two are made apparent in this scene. One topic after another, they finally dig deep enough to each other's skins to announce that they will return to camp, that their BFF status will be over. Unable to find their team, the two take refuge in the cave as darkness, rain, and fear envelop them. The two huddle each other and hoping it through the night. Well, kind of think that might be true, or, well, they just always chatting each other for it. Okay, so let's go and race, and then let's have something to continue on for it. So I really think taking a 10-minute race on Northern Idaho Speedway for it, just like I'm having the Celio Cup all over again. Well, looks like this time I'm about to do the one-make race. So I had to check on the TCS system. So I'll make sure I'm about to be GoPro at it. So in the next morning, oh man, I kind of like the part when they're about to leave the cave before the bear shows up. Well, the two just scream by despair after the screaming gophers spend the night on a tree due to their, well, they're just sleeping at the cave before they're about to get up at the next morning, before that bear recently scared them off by having an unexpected reason for it. But first of all, well, Katie just got booted off in the first challenge in Sticky Outdoors, of course. Well, I guess she's the first one to get voted up before Sadie comes second. Well, I kind of think that's the best moment when Katie talks to Sadie to be strong and stay focused on it. Well, I kind of think that is the best part for a BFFL, who always stay strong when one of them will be booted off for it. So in the next part in the phobia factor, well, Sadie's still upset about Katie's elimination, but she still tries at least for it. But, well, he also had the worst fear was bad haircuts. Definitely like Lindsay, of course. Well, Sadie and Lindsay have the same fear of having bad haircuts. But, well, I think they just finally overcome it for, I don't know how many hours since they putting their wig on for it. But it is definitely wearing their wig has fake bad haircuts. character, so I kind of think I just did Katie's part first, and now I'm about to do Sadie's second. Well, I'm gonna be putting on 2 rounds for it because since it's a 10-minute race, we'll be getting a little more start-up for it. Okay, take a little outside driving inside in. Okay, stay on the outside, reach the inside. Okay, so this will be giving a little more speed time for it. Only got 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. There you go. Only one more car to go, and I hope Sadie really wants to see Katie win for the race. Well, I just built this livery for her, along with her friend. Well, I kind of think 2 liveries will always having with 2 BFFL full drama characters will be quite enjoyable for having a little 2 livery editor event for it. Okay, so Katie's livery is in first place. That should be giving a good spot for it to be used for the Celio Cup. Okay, let's see how many laps I'm at. Okay, so lap 15 is definitely goes on the current. So let's just try to keep it up more. Now let's just change the interior, the same thing as usual. Okay, stay on first place. Watch out for any cars coming from behind for a little increased pace. Watch out for that wall. Almost hit. Well, I really think this should be also shown on the rear mirror. Will be giving a little more different colors for it. So the first part of the Total Drama fan art library on Sadie and Sadie. So Sadie's library is definitely putting on black spots on the mirrors and the aero rear ring parts, and also included with a white stripe for only one center and small ones in. But I also putting on a European style on the license plate, so it will be also represented by the Total Drama community. So definitely most Total Drama fans really want to try out these 2 libraries for it. But if you are a Katie and Sadie fan, make sure to take a look at these cool 2 new libraries that I just made. But I know I'm just gonna be building up a 3rd pack wave expansion for it. So be patient until I'll be able to get everything set up for it. Okay, so it looks like I'm on lap 22. Just only got a few more to go. Stay on this part and let the 2-minute challenge begins, and lap 24 is going to be the main checkpoint. So definitely here's the only example differences for it. For Katie, the Renault Sport Celio RS 220 EDC Trophy is definitely the good fought for it as a 2015 model, but it also releases in the full game on GT Sport. And definitely for Sadie, the 2016 Renault Sport Celio 220 EDC Trophy will also be shown on the Renault Sport logo on the fog lights. Well, maybe you guys have already know about the two differences since the May update. Okay, almost there, just giving a little more, a minute time. Still running around on Northern Idaho Speedway board. Okay, stay on it. Focusing on the inside can be giving a good advantage for us. "40 seconds left. Have another lap and goes in and wait until 20 seconds left until the dirty lap is about to be begun with. So I really want to make it the exact goal to be reached up in 30 laps with using this whole Gran fan art library. But that was so close until I'm about to be reached on over to the next lap. Lap 29 is going to be the final lap, folks. Sadie's library is going to be first place until if it's going to be 30th lap or not. Okay, so looks like 29th lap is going to be the stopping point. Haha, yes! Sadie's library comes in first place and master to achieve at the small oval section. Now, time to go in for the next strong part for it, so I'll be able to use Sadie's library until I'll get ready to toughen things up for it. So, looks like that's definitely halfway there on the daily workouts. So let's just go and pick the next course. So, I would like to see if this is going to be the most stronger part for it. Well, I've already did on the Circuit de la Sarda, so I would like to be going different first for it. So why not, how about taking a little more small course set for it. But maybe let's go on over to infield B on Blue Moon Bay Speedway. So this should be good for the second part of the challenge. So that could be much easier for Sadie. So where was I? I kind of think that still lapped up on the phobia factor. Well, there's no mention to be heard of from Paintball Deer Hunter or if you can't take the heat. Well, this might be the only article stop on Who Can You Trust over a minor grudge from Courtney. Sadie is eliminated from the competition. Sadie does not take the loss well, calling the rest of her team, well, she also says, marshmallow eating freaks before running up to the dock crying. Fortunately for Sadie, she was met with a surprise when she finds Katie waiting for her on the boat with losers. Sadie's sadness instantly faded as she hugged her best friend and squealed happily. Well, looks like that's definitely quite giving a little reunited choice for it. They just finally come together again. Okay, let's go and get everything started. So, definitely this is Sadie's library. And I hope this is going to be a little bit differences for it. But yes, I really accidentally putting on it. So, I'll just make sure I'll just giving a little more update on it. Wait, did I use Katie's library? Oh my gosh. How I forgot. Whoops. Okay, so let's just grab Sadie's library and I kind of think I'm almost forgot about it. Sorry, no hard feelings. Okay, I think I just accidentally chose the wrong car. So, looks like I'm using the 2016 Renault Sport Celio. So, let's try again, and this time it's Sadie's turn. Well, definitely Katie and Sadie are having together for a fun time on Playa de Losers, interacting with Noah and Izzy while admiring Justin from afar. Well, looks like those two really love Justin. But definitely this is going to be a little bit time for giving a little more fun for it. So definitely this is Sadie's Livery on the Renault Sport Celio RS 2016. Well, good thing I'm just gonna race with the 2016 Renault Sport Celio Cup car. But I really think choosing on the infield speed on the Blue Moon Bay Speedway should be giving a little less challenging course. Okay, let's just go in and follow up the apex. Watch out. So this is the same livery difference but before. Well, looks like the white one is definitely giving a little more the same. But especially the white udder and the aerodynamic wing should be giving a little more painted in white. And the black stripe should be good as well. Okay, just go and take a little slow. Okay, there you go. Just try to go and keep it fast and steady and then just keep pushing through. Well, I think Sport Soft Tires is the recommended choice spot of it. Okay, time for a little more pace and dive on the second corner. So definitely they were the first one that they just vote for Lashana at the Play of the Losers episode. Well, most of the contestants are complaining about Lashana and especially the parrots. Well, always says it's twice for it. But yet again, that's how it always mentions her name for it. So they will appear in the season 1 finale in the very last episode. Well, it's never been shown on the Wiki of Fandom, but it also appears in the Told on the Island special. They just paired up with Justin since they just really want to attract it to him. They just continue to admire him at the beginning of the episode and join in for finding the $1 million case, but in which they just wanted to, although Justin is only using the two of them to do the dirty work for him. Oh boy, I kind of think I'm just getting a little more distraction. Oh geez. Just drive fragile, Hyperion Blue. Drive fragile with this Toll Drama fan art library for only important things. Go and slide dive in on the inside corner. Follow through on the corner brake section and hold the brake. Oh boy, watch out! Okay, so definitely this corner might be quite very easy but hard. So where was I? Oh yeah. However, Katie and Sadie is so enamored and distracted by Justin's beauty and that they are a little help to him, and he finally abandons them at the cave. Ah jeez, maybe I should really gotta stick on the corner whenever I have to read it up for. Well, giving the excuse that he needs to use the restroom, but not at all. intense and for having a little rejection vibes. The girls quickly agreed and remained in the cave waiting for Justin's return. Well, they just always sit here for a few moments until he comes back, or maybe not. So, to pass time, Katie and Sadie play Magic Squares to find out who Justin is in love with. Well, they just always wanted to choose which one to switch. Probably Justin and Katie, or Justin X and Sadie. Well, they just really dislike both of them, but not realize that he disliked both of them. But bummer! It's hard for them to pick the right couple to be part of it. And that's how they just been consumed with jealousy. Well, maybe Katie takes the magic square and asks first, then Sadie. Well, I really think I should probably have to race more careful. When I'm racing, I'm doing a little more commentary about any Total Drama characters. Okay, well, looks like time to go and pass another Renault Sport to be overtaken and bring Sadie's Livery back in first place. Okay, that's more like it. So it looks like I'm on lap 6. But even so, that might be the same thing all over again in the sticky outdoors, but in which two of them did not compete for Total Drama action, but although you may see them again as the Peanut Gallery guest characters, so definitely they are the only appearances guests in every Total Drama aftermath. Well, they just always do a little more talk about things or having a little conversation sports. But, well, I kind of think that in the Celebrity Manhunt, they just changed their different outfit colors to green, but rather than pink. Well, definitely my Total Drama OC Carden wears a nice, beautiful pink outfit. But that's why I was always having my nice PDOC with pink color for it. But definitely that's all of it on everything, including Revenge of the Island as a cameo appearance. Well, there is no other things on All-Stars, Cocktail Island, or the Ridiculous Race. Well, I kind of think that's all the info that matters I still have on Katie and Sadie. But I'm still racing 2 libraries at once, but the second part I almost forgot about Sadie's library. Okay, let's just go and switch the exterior back on, and still looking on the white Renault Celio. Just go and take this turn nice and easy. So definitely the final lap is going to be lap 9. That could be giving a little more stop time for it. So I'm still trying to push forward until maybe the next lap is about to begin. So there it is. Looks like lap number 9 is going to be the only lucky number for this library, and looks like the 10 minutes is about to be over very soon. Okay, just take a little more time and use the infield corners to be giving a little easy in and easy out on the apex corner. 25 seconds left. I hope Katie really saw this as a spectator. Well, I hope I'm about to use Sadie's library to cheer on as a BFF. Okay, 10 seconds left. Just go on in and take the final stretch. right on schedule. Looks like time to bring her home to the checkered flag. Alright, looks like Sadie is first place to win and second win for the twin BFFs. Okay, so that was it. So maybe let's just check on the results. So looks like first place is definitely A-okay, but she does drive better for it, so I'm just gonna give it a little more driving performance. So, well, I kind of think that's all the 2 Total Drama libraries I have. So this will be able to be wrapped this up for it. So, let's see which car should I get for the daily workout. What's it? The Dodge Viper, Mazda RX-7, DP100, and the Hyundai Genesis. Nice. Another Group B rally car. Just what I need for the Hyundai. So, looks like this will be added into the garage. So, well, I really think I already got the colors checked in on the mileage exchange. So there will be more colors coming in on Tuesday, so I'll make sure I'll have to keep in mind. So looks like that's 2 Total Drama libraries for this segment, because that's gonna be one of them on the list, and this will be quite very good simple for it. So looks like 2 Renault Sport 220 EDC Trophy 2015 and 2016 is the good choice for each color libraries on Katie and Sadie. Well, they are the only first 2 twin contestants in Total Drama has ever competed in the first season, but I'll make sure I'll be able to keeping on this one. So definitely in the next Total Drama library, I would like to start working on, well, maybe I'm about to start working on BEP on any kinds of Porsche vehicles that also introduced to Gran Turismo Sport. Well, maybe that's gonna be the next on the list for it. I'll make sure I'll get ready for it. Well folks, I hope you liked the 2 nice Total Drama libraries. I'm glad that you really enjoyed seeing it, but thank you very much. And please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or check the 2 links below in the description if you want to see more for it. So, looks like I'll be able to wrap this up for the next Total Drama fan art library on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.